Welcome back to another ultimate cinematic breakdown as we plunge into the terrifying disaster thriller San Andreas. The story follows Ray Gaines, a heroic Los Angeles Fire Department helicopter rescue pilot dealing with marital issues. Ray is going through a painful divorce with his wife Emma, while trying to stay connected with their daughter Blake. Meanwhile, Caltech seismologist Lawrence Hayes and his partner Dr. Kim Park discover a massive, unknown fault line. They test a new earthquake prediction model at the Hoover Dam when a sudden, massive 7.1 magnitude quake strikes. The severe shaking causes the historic dam to completely collapse, tragically claiming Kim Park's life in the chaos. Lawrence discovers that the entire San Andreas fault is shifting, threatening to trigger a series of unprecedented mega-quakes. Ray is preparing to drive Blake to college in Seattle, but his immediate rescue services are called into action for LA. Emma's wealthy new boyfriend, Daniel Riddick, steps up and offers to fly Blake to San Francisco on his private jet. In San Francisco, Blake visits Daniel's high-tech corporate office building and quickly befriends a British tourist named Ben. Ben introduces Blake to his younger brother Ollie, right before a terrifying 9.1 magnitude earthquake erupts. The violent shockwaves shatter the city's skyscrapers, causing Daniel's corporate parking garage to buckle and collapse. Blake gets trapped deep inside a crushed limousine, pinning her down while Daniel panics and flees the scene in absolute cowardice. Ben and Ollie hear Blake's desperate cries for help and bravely rush back inside the collapsing structure to rescue her. Back in Los Angeles, Ray is mid-flight when a colossal earthquake hits the city, tearing streets apart in seconds. Emma is trapped on the rooftop of a swaying luxury high-rise hotel, surrounded by exploding gas lines and smoke. In a sequence of pure adrenaline, Ray maneuvers his rescue chopper through falling debris to pluck Emma from the roof. Just as they escape, the entire skyscraper crumbles into dust, completely leveling downtown Los Angeles. Ray and Emma receive a frantic phone call from Blake, who reveals she is alive but stranded in ruined San Francisco. Knowing the next megaquake will hit the north, Ray and Emma fly towards San Francisco to save their remaining child. Midway through their urgent flight, Ray's helicopter suffers a catastrophic gearbox failure, forcing an emergency descent. Ray brilliantly crash-lands the spinning chopper straight into a shopping mall, narrowly keeping them both alive. To continue their mission without delay, Ray hotwires a parked truck and they speed ahead on the ruined highway. They are forced to halt when they encounter a massive, yawning fissure that has completely severed the earth across California. They meet an elderly couple with a private plane at an airfield, exchanging their truck for a chance to fly north. Meanwhile, Blake, Ben, and Ollie navigate through falling glass and panicking crowds, looking for a safe, elevated refuge. Dr. Lawrence Hayes successfully hacks into a television network to broadcast a desperate warning to evacuate San Francisco. He warns the citizens that a second, even more devastating historic shockwave is moving rapidly along the fault line. Ray and Emma finally fly over San Francisco, witnessing the absolute devastation of the city's iconic landmarks. The massive secondary earthquake strikes, registering a record-breaking 9.6 magnitude that tears the remaining city apart. With no safe place to land their plane amidst crumbling infrastructure, Ray and Emma decide to tandem skydive together. They deploy their parachute and glide smoothly down, landing directly inside the outfield of AT&T Park. Realizing the land routes are completely blocked by fires, Ray targets an abandoned speedboat at the harbor docks. Suddenly, the seawater rapidly retreats from the bay, indicating a colossal, apocalyptic tsunami is forming. Ray accelerates the speedboat directly toward the massive, incoming wall of water before it can crest and break. They barely ride up the face of the giant tidal wave, narrowly avoiding a massive container ship caught in the swell. The colossal wave crashes onto the Golden Gate Bridge, instantly snapping the steel cables and crushing Daniel Riddick. The massive tsunami completely floods the ruined city grid, submerging lower-level buildings under 15 feet of water. Blake, Ben, and Ollie find temporary shelter inside Daniel's unfinished, reinforced corporate glass skyscraper. The heavy water pressure forces the structure to tilt, causing the lower levels to rapidly flood with dark seawater. Ray guides the speedboat through the flooded concrete canyons of downtown San Francisco, desperately scanning the windows. He spots Blake's bright signal flashlight through the glass of the drowning corporate building just in time. The building begins sinking deeper, trapping Blake underwater inside an airtight room as her air supply runs out. Ray dives from the boat into the dark, murky water, using his bare hands to shatter the glass and free his daughter. He pulls a completely unconscious Blake to the surface, immediately starting aggressive CPR chest compressions on the boat. After an agonizing sequence of intense medical struggle, Blake gasps for air and her heartbeat successfully returns. The family tearfully reunites on the deck as the heavy water currents finally begin to stabilize across the bay. They navigate the boat safely toward an emergency relief camp established by the military on the hills of Marin County. As the sun sets over the flooded ruins of California, a massive American flag is unfurled over the shattered bridge. The video ends with Ray looking out at the horizon, stating they will rebuild everything, fully united as a family.